In this short video, you'll learn how to size your market. So say you've come up with a great idea for a new product or service to launch your social enterprise. You've identified your target customer, and they've even said that they might be willing to pay for what you are planning to sell. That's great. But now that you have a clear picture of your target customer, it's time to figure out how many of them actually exist. As you begin to talk to investors and potential funders, they'll want to know about the size of your target market. For example, say you've identified 3 housewives who express that they would be very interested in buying your new device. Are there others like them? How many others? And how many can you realistically serve? You should get started by completing these 3 steps to size your market. First, you'll identify your total addressable market. Then, you'll calculate your served available market. And finally, you'll hone in on your serviceable obtainable market, also known as your target market. So the first step is finding your total addressable market. That is, what would it look like if you took your company to scale? You'll need to use external data sources and some basic logic to figure this out. You can consult market research reports, competitors' press releases, university libraries, or hold discussions with investors and customers to help you get a sense of the size of the overall market. Keep in mind that these estimates can often be hard to find for emerging markets or bottom-of-the-pyramid customers, since they may not have access to these products or services before. So in this case, you need to get creative. You can look at adjacent markets or proxies to figure out the scope of the opportunity. For example, if you're looking to market a new birth kit to hospitals, but no similar products are on the market, talk to an entrepreneur working on selling another type of product to hospitals to see how big their addressable market has proven to be. Or look at a company offering a birth kit in a different geographic region, but where hospitals have similar populations and total operating budgets. Figure out how many people might exist at a global scale in your total addressable market who would be interested in buying your product or service. Then the next step is to figure out your served available market. That is, who will your business model actually serve? This is most likely going to be focused in your target geography. You calculate how many people you can actually reach given your channels. So how many people will actually have access to the stores that you're partnering with to sell your product? How many people can actually be reached by the trucks that you plan to deploy to deliver your product? How many people can actually have access to the type of phone model where they will download the app that is the core of your business model? This is where you get realistic and think about how you'll actually access customers. And then finally, you're going to figure out your serviceable obtainable market. That is, who you can serve in the short term. This is where you figure out how many of your most likely buyers exist. You will want to use a combination of published market research and interviews to gather approximate data on your market size. And this is considered to be a top-down approach, since we move from the global picture of your total addressable market to get a more realistic sense of your target market. Some people also prefer to use a bottom-up approach to size their market. We won't go into detail here, but if you're interested, the Plus Acumen course on financial modeling with Eric Samanis will discuss how to calculate the unit economics of your model using that bottom-up approach. So let's look at a real example. We'll use Aurobind, the social enterprise that is focused on curing preventable blindness worldwide. This was one of Acumen's most earliest investments. When they looked at their total global market, they used medical research to determine that an estimated 45 million people worldwide suffered from curable blindness. This was their total addressable market. If they brought their social enterprise to the largest possible scale and had no competitors and could somehow miraculously reach everyone in the world with this problem, they would have a market size of 45 million people. But then they had to figure out their served available market. That is, how many people could their business model actually serve? If Arvind had said that they would reach 45 million people in their first years of operation, no one would have believed them. Even though there are 45 million people in the world suffering from this problem, it was more realistic to say that they would first just reach people in the state of Tamil Nadu in India. They would set up one central hospital in Madurai and 4 satellite hospitals across the state. And across those 5 cities, there were 522,000 people suffering from curable blindness. This was their served available market. And then Aravind needed to figure out their target market. Since they have built up an incredible brand and expertise, Aravind now estimates that they can realistically capture 45% of the entire target market suffering from curable blindness in Tamil Nadu every year across their 5 hospitals. This means that they can expect to perform 190,000 surgeries every year. Given their current outreach strategy and hospital capacity, this is who they can hope to reach. And this becomes their target market. So to recap, when you're using a top-down approach to size your market opportunity, first you want to figure out your total addressable market. That is, if your social enterprise went to global scale, had no barriers to adopting customers, had no competitors, and was somehow able to reach everyone in the world who faced your problem, how many people would that be? Then you break that down further by looking at the specifics of your business model. That is, who can you reach using your current sales, distribution, outreach channels, and how many can you realistically hope to serve? If you are operating a face-to-face model, which relies on people actually coming to you for services or buying products face-to-face, you'll want to focus on your target geography when looking at your served available market. If you're looking at a digital product, you'll want to think about how many people will have access to the technology that will allow them to download or use your product or service. That becomes your served available market. And then finally, you break that down further to look at your serviceable obtainable market. This is the realistic projection of the capacity that you can actually serve within the first few years of operation. And that becomes your target market. So use these 3 steps to break down your market opportunity, and you'll have a better, more realistic, and